I'm Phoebe. Welcome to Think with the Chance Find the Difference. Today, I will share with you some information about the tilapia farming. We all know that tilapia is economically most important species and are mainly freshwater fish inhabiting shallow streams, ponds, rivers, and lakes. Tilapia is the fourth most important consumed fish in the United States and also worldwide, dating back to 2002. The popularity of tilapia came about due to its low prices, easy preparation, and mild taste. Do you know about some characteristics about tilapia? Tilapia typically have literally compressed, deep bodies. Typically, tilapia have a long dorsal fish, and it is a lateral line which often breaks towards the end of the dorsal fin and starts again 2 or 3 rows of the scale below. Other than their temperature sensitivity, tilapia exist in and all can adapt to a very wide range of the conditions. So, like in Bangladesh, our customers also breeding tilapia, and in China, it also has the customers breeding for their tilapia. An extreme example, it is like the Salton Sea. The tilapia was introduced. And the tilapia also is known as a mouth-brooding species, which means they carry fertilized eggs and young fish in their mouth, so for several days after the yolk sac is absorbed. But as we farmers, like in the Bangladesh and in other farms in the South Asia, how we can increase the breeding profits in tilapia breeding? It has the below notes. There are a number of the problems associated with Bile management tilapia farming. Tilapia is very adaptable and can cause problems if escape are not carefully monitored and controlled. In addition, there are issues of pollution when the water quality is not well managed, which also increase the risk of diseases. These issues are mainly concluded as the first one is biodiversity. Tilapia farms minimize impacts on the local ecosystem in a number of ways, such as developing and implementing an environmental impact assessment. They work towards protecting the receiving watershed from pollution, and no lesser incidents with endangered species are allowed. Fish escapes must be minimized, and tripping devices are installed to recapture any fish that do not escape. So, farms cannot be built on the sites and that involve the conversion of the baselines. The second one, it is feed. Tilapia farms should adhere to strict limits to minimize use of the wild fish as an ingredient for feed. And also, like the feed additives, it is recommended to use minimize the use of the drugs and also use the functional feed additives. Increase their the feed utilization and also to protect the wet body. The third one, it is about the pollution. Tilapia farms require to measure various water parameters like the phase surface, oxygen levels, etc. at a regular interval and remain with the site limits. The farm shouldn't impact the water quality, also to increase this to protect the environment. And the third one, it is about the disease. Tilapia farms also adhere to require the minimize the disease outbreak. This will be very important for the fish health protecting, and it also will increase the breeding profit. A fish health management plan must be developed under supervision of a veterinarian or the nutritionist. These plans details can increase the fish body health and also to protect the environment as well as to keep the profits of the breeding. The last one, it is about the social network. With the very good breeding model, we have increased the harvest of the tilapia. So it is about the transportation to the customers. Tilapia meat, we all know that it is very pretty impressive source protein.
Even though it's a super low-calorie fish, it's also got a ton of protein, 26 grams in a 3.5-ounce serving. It's also high in B12, niacin, and potassium. It's low in fat too, but that's part of the problem. When you compare tilapia to salmon, you'll find that serving of salmon has about 10 times the health-promoting omega-3 fatty acids. Tilapia has more omega-6 fatty acids, which is not nearly as good for you as the other stuff. Some pseudo-nutritionists have claimed that tilapia is worse for you than bacon, but that's a case of those are fish like red snapper, trout, cod, salmon, mackerel, and even sardines. Here's a wild fact though. Sometimes if you're eating what you think is one of those fish, you're actually eating tilapia.
You've been duped, suckers.
Seafood fraud is rampant, and according to Oceana, as much as 21% of seafood is mislabeled. The worst offenders are restaurants and small markets, and among the most commonly mislabeled fish are sea bass and snapper. A shocking 55% of the time, customers weren't getting sea bass.
It also has a very good and very easy to cook. So, tilapia is also a lean source of protein with only 3 grams of fat per serving. With all this knowledge, we know that tilapia is a very good species in breeding and also to make our profits. So, that breeding mode with good health protector and growth promoter will make more benefits of tilapia. Recommend you Runeon. Bile acids, an innovative feed additive which can protect the liver and improve fat digestion and absorption to be used in your tilapia breeding. For more information, welcome to subscribe my channel. I will show you more information about how to use Runeon and its profits on the tilapia.